YouTube, my name is Mesa Sean, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. Alright folks, time for another good old-fashioned Destiny 2 Shadowkeep Season of the Undying Roundup. But more importantly, you're here because you want to get your power level up. You want to get some powerful gear. Well, with the Vex invasions going on, as well as the Vex offensives, well, there's more opportunities to get some really powerful gear. There actually is a version of the Vex invasion that you can turn heroic. Yes, you heard me right. And you could do this 2 times per character per week and get a really powerful drop. And in fact, I'm going to show you some clips here. When we turn it heroic, you're going to spawn an extra boss. And oh boy, is it tanky. You should have a fire team with you, or pray that you have a bunch of powerful blueberries out there. Because the drop that I got both times, I was 922 power. And that's not my artifact. My artifact sends me well over 930. But, oh, and quick factoid, when you're using the anti-barrier rounds, those will penetrate the Vex shields. Look at that. I'm doing critical damage right there with my ringing nail. I love that thing. I'm getting crit damage, and I'm shooting right through the shield. That is awesome. I love anti-barrier rounds. But back on topic here, guys. So I'm going to show you how to get this thing to spawn. It's real easy. And again, you could do this 2 times per character and get yourself a really powerful drop. Now, I believe if it's 6 power levels over your current power, that drop is tier 2. I always get it mixed. You know what? Let me know in the comment section. As of right now, I'm completely confused as to what's tier 3, what is tier 2, and what is considered pinnacle. I think pinnacle is 8 power levels above, and I think tier 3 is maybe 6. I don't know. All I know is that from doing this twice on each character, and yes, we tested it out, I did get drops that were 6 power levels over my current power level. I'm also going to show you this really cool secret chest that you can get by getting these platforms to spawn, kind of like on the Dreaming City, that will lead you to a chest and you can get some loot out of them. But the number of times that I've run it, well, nothing really has come good out of it, although I get something here. I get a lost ghost trace here, which I can go back to Eris Morn with. But usually it's just a blue, maybe a phantasmal fragment, and also some materials, of course. And then I will show you this really cool out-of-the-map glitch that you can get to on the moon. And a shout out to one of my subscribers, N. Saravara, who sent this to me, and I went in there and I just kind of poked around. There's some really cool things if you want to go in there yourself and see it. I'll show you how to do it. It's not hard. It's not hard at all. You don't need a sword. You don't need to be a Titan. You don't need to have Lion Rampants. Nothing like that. Any class can do this, and it's just a cave that you actually drop into. So I think Bungie has something planned for this, because there's no way they would just have a cave like this that you just drop into and you're out of the map. I get a feeling they have something planned. So stick around to the end of the video, because I do some serious exploring and I want to hear your take on it. So back to the heroic Vex invasion. So here I am about to pick up some gear. We killed that heroic boss. Now I got some gloves here. Now my power level is 922. Now look at those gloves. I got 928 gloves. Now these are tier 3 rewards, guys. That's 6 power levels over my base power. Here's me completing the objective for Ikore, where you need to pick up all of the Vex chassis, right? And when you complete that, or before you completed it, it said this is a tier 3 powerful reward. And sure enough, you saw that chest piece right there was 927. And I believe yesterday I was like 921 or something like that. So yeah, these are tier 3, guys. And yeah, that's when I got my Monte Carlo. I got Monte Carlo actually yesterday by doing the Vex offensive. So here's how you do it. You wait for a public event to show up on the moon, and make sure you have your most powerful gear. And I would use grenade launchers, use mountaintop if you have, use everything that you think that you can use for DPS, because this heroic boss is tanky. Do the public event, but don't waste your heavy or anything that you think you're going to need going into the Vex invasion. About, I think, 1 minute or 2 minutes or something like that right after the public event, well, that's when the Vex invasion is going to happen. So there's going to be 3 rounds and 3 overlords that you need to kill. You got to kill all the ads, and you got to waste that overlord as quickly as possible. If Vex Hydra spawn in, we think that's critical to it. We did it a few times initially and we couldn't get it to spawn. Then we realized that once we killed the Hydras as quickly as possible, we think they are tied to it, because the heroic boss, well, is a big old Vex Hydra. As soon as the Hydras spawn, kill those Hydras extremely quickly quickly, and then you want to waste that Overlord also really quickly. You might be able to just kill the Overlord without the Vex Hydra spawning in, but I don't know. We found that we had to have those Hydras killed. Once you do it and you get it right, well, then you will see on the bottom left-hand side of your screen that another Overlord is going to spawn in. However, this one is timed, guys. We screwed up. We weren't using our best weapons on one of the runs, and we ended up not killing him, and he disappeared on us. Now, there's going to be a ton of ads, so I would run Titan Bubbles, I would run Well of Radiance, Blade Barrage for DPS, and yeah, use those grenade launchers, guys, but you got to kill this thing as quickly as possible. Well, not too quickly. You do have a couple minutes. We didn't actually time it because by the time we got it down, I was using anti-barrier rounds, but more importantly, I was using my mountaintop and also grenade launchers with Well of Radiance. But yeah, then you're going to kill him. Now, here's another thing too, also, that you could farm this too back to back, right? So after finishing one of these invasions, right, you get the heroic boss to spawn. From there, do not leave the zone. Repeat, do not leave the zone. Because if you stay there, all of a sudden, a public event flag is going to spawn right back in for some reason. I don't know if that's a glitch or something, but it does. And we saw it happen numerous times. And then just do the same thing and rinse and repeat. So you could do this twice and get your get your 2 powerful drops on one character, then go to another character, do it 2 times there, and then do it on your 3rd character. So that's a total of 6 powerful drops that are going to be tier 3. So definitely get on this before reset, guys. On the way over to the out of the map glitch, you're going to go through Anchor of Light, and you're going to run into this guy here, the Trove Guardian. Now, once you kill him, he's going to lead you to those platforms that will magically spawn kind of like the Dreaming City. So just look at where I am right now. I just killed him. Then I'm going to move over to my right, and sure enough, there's the first platform. And just follow the platforms, and then you'll eventually make your way over to a chest. And every time I've done it, the chests really have not gotten, or at least not given me anything good. However, if you knew when you're trying to get your power level up and you're looking for some blues, well, you're more than likely going to get some blues. But you also can get some consumables. You might get some of those rice cakes that you give to the good old cats, but you will get some materials, you'll get some glimmer, and that's pretty much it. So once you make your way to the final platform, just be careful, don't fall. Actually, I don't know if these disappear after a short amount of time. I'm sure they do, but let's see, what do I get this time? Yeah, I got a blue, and I got some helium filaments and some glimmer. So from here, we're going to go over to the Temple of Crota, and we want to make our way over to the World's Grave. So if you're new and don't know your way around the moon, just follow the path that I am taking right now. And we're eventually going to make our way into a cave in the World's Grave. And from there, you literally just drop down into the cave, and you were officially out of the map. So just have some fun exploring. I'm going to let the footage roll out, and you can see what I explore. I don't know if this is going to lead to anything down the road. A lot of times people have glitched into areas, and they turn out to be something. My friend Anthony and I, we glitched into the Io strike a long time ago, and we were wondering when that strike, or if it was even going to be a strike, was going to come around. And we actually thought it was going to be the Nexus Mine strike, because the final room, back when we glitched into it, was kind of, well, the final room looked like it would have been the Secrion, the Nexus Mine from Destiny 1. However, it's not. That strike is a big old Taken boss. So just make your way to the World's Grave, jump into the hole that you're going to see me go into, and that's pretty much it, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, a like rating really does help me out, and if you'd like to further support this channel, you can become a channel member. Click the link at the top of the description, or click join on screen. We've got an awesome channel member Discord, and also a channel member Mesa Army Clan. The Discord's awesome, guys. We're building a phenomenal community, and it's getting bigger by the day. I play with some of you guys on PC. People are getting raid teams together. People are playing PvP, getting some quests done, and yeah, it's a great community, guys, and I appreciate every single one of you. So we actually made it to the room where the cave is going to be. So I'm going to jump up here. I'm going to kill these last 2 ads, and yeah, right there where I'm shooting, that's the cave. So you're going to see me actually drop into there, and I actually put on Top Tree Dawnblade, because at one point you're going to see me pop my super to try to get across to different areas. So there's the cave right there, and literally you just drop down. So this has to be something, guys. This can't just be normally out of the map stuff like this. You got to glitch out of it. You need a sword, you need to be a Titan, you need Lion Rampants, but no, I just dropped out and I am out of the map, and there's tons to explore. So I'm going to let the footage roll out, guys. Leave me a good old hashtag made it to the end if you did make it to the end. I'll see you guys.